Attack commencing.
Sniper, I'll be right behind you. Remember.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Blake Damien here, and today I am playing support at Hollywood. One of my DPS is an Echo, so I've chosen Mercy for this match. She isn't the best support for this team since we have two divers for DPS with a tank who isn't, which makes it a little difficult to dive with the DPS. In hindsight, I really should have picked anyone but Mercy, but it did work for this match somehow, so I guess it's not a terrible pick. But yeah, don't be like me. Try and pick your heroes dependent on the rest of the team comp and the map. It'll be much easier to win team fights and the match.
Damage boost working as a visit.
Don't forget that Mercy does have her little pistol, and it does do a decent amount of damage. So yeah, use it to finish off some low enemies, and to occasionally bully the enemy Widowmaker.
The barrier appeared.
Quite the goal. Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Payload secured. Enhancing your strength. Enemy over here. There's one.
Duplicating honor.
Heroes never die. Sniper, be careful. I want enemy here.
What is that melody?
Personne n'échappe. Eyes on the target.
I think when I popped my ult, I got a little bit carried away with trying to eliminate that Widowmaker. I really should have been trying to support the Echo. I think it was a good move for me to initially go after the Widowmaker and make her get off high ground. But afterwards, I really should have been supporting the Echo. So the lesson I'm going to take away from this is to not get carried away with the pistol. Mercy's pistol is really good, but it's not as good as the beams, and especially not as good as her boost.
The barrier's weakened.
Over here.
That's enough.
That was an amazing cancellation of Genji's ult. As soon as I heard the Genji voice line for his ult, I thought we were all eliminated. We were all perfectly grouped up, which would have been really easy for him to slice through us all. But yeah, no one got eliminated except for the Genji himself. So yep, thank you Sigma for punching Genji in the face. Really saved our lives.
Trivia, I got married in that afternoon on the 300th day of filming.
Gaining altitude.
Time to jump.
Enemy target located.
Heroes never die.
Barrier is splintering. Barrier. The field passes. Release me. What is that melody?
I must say, our tank is amazing. That was an excellent play, and he managed to get a lot of the enemy team in that ult. Well done, Sigma. As a Mercy, anytime I hear Echo's voice line for her ult, I try my best to boost her. That way she gets the ult of whoever she's copied faster, which is what we really want anyway. So yeah, please boost those ulting Echoes.
I see an enemy. Let me take a look now. Repositioning. Enemy over here. I'm untouched. Damage intensified. Angel at your shoulder. Tightening your capability. Enemy
Barrier appears.
Not to worry. I'll catch you when we open with it.
They did use 2 DPS ults there, so if I wasn't going to be eliminated by Soldier's ult, then definitely Genji would have done it. But I think the Genji ult was totally unnecessary and a bit wasteful. It already looked like this Soldier ult had already won them that team fight, so the Genji ult was completely unnecessary. Which is actually good for my team because now we know that 2 powerful ults have been used up and won't be on the board for a while. I had to re-watch the last 10 seconds because I wanted to figure out what happened with the Illari ult. It looks like the Illari really hates our Sombra because that's the only person she was aiming for. And unfortunately, Sombra's probably not the best hero to aim that kind of ult at because she can just get away really easily, which is a bit of a waste of an ult. But yeah, good job on the Sombra for really annoying the enemy supports into wasting their ults.
On the target.
The barrier is weak.
Wow, those 2 DPS were really determined to eliminate me. I take those kinds of things as a compliment, so thank you to the enemy Genji and Soldier for such a kind compliment. I have switched heroes though, I am now Moira. I picked Moira because the map suits Moira's abilities. Since this part of the map is mostly enclosed, Moira's balls will bounce around the space, making the abilities uptime last longer. So a thing you can always remember is that you can always swap your heroes according to the map, as long as of course it works with the rest of the team. And to be frank, I think Moira is a better pick for this team comp than Mercy was.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Now that was an amazing ult combo by the Sombra and the Cassidy. Sombra's ult was able to destroy Monkey's shield, which left the enemy team vulnerable to Deadeye. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe if you haven't already.